Could we be getting new Cartoon Network crossovers? Yeah, so in a Facebook post that was done by Cartoon Network, they made a post that said, one of these crossover ideas by #ChatGPT will actually be made into an animated special for 2025. Get your votes in. We will pick the fan favorite by May 5th. So to go into these, we have Flapjack Time, which, very interesting that they're actually going back and getting the Flapjack IP. The Adventure Time and Flapjack, The Great Candy Conundrum. Synopsis. When the Candy Kingdom falls under a mysterious curse that turns all candy in the land sour, Finn and Jake team up with Flapjack and Bubby to investigate the source of the curse. With the help of Princess Bubblegum's scientific expertise and Flapjack's knowledge of candy making, they discover that the curse is caused by the evil Lord Licorice, who seeks to turn all candy in the world sour so that he can rule over it with an iron fist. To stop Lord Licorice and lift the curse, Finn, Jake, Flapjack, and Bubby must embark on a dangerous mission through the treacherous waters of the Candy Seas to reach Licorice Fortress, which is located in a remote corner of the ocean. Along the way, they face numerous obstacles, including giant sea monsters and Licorice's candy minions. When they finally arrive at the fortress, they must use all of their skills and ingenuity to infiltrate it and confront Lord Licorice. In an epic battle, they fight against Licorice and his army of candy minions, using Princess Bubblegum's candy-based inventions and Flapjack's candy-making skills to gain the upper hand. Finally, they manage to defeat Lord Licorice and break the curse, restoring all candy in the Candy Kingdom to sweet, delicious taste. I don't really know how to feel about this one, to be honest. It doesn't really feel like... First of all, where is Knuckles? Like, that's my biggest thing, is where the heck is Knuckles? I don't know, I guess it could be alright, but I guess that's a weird pairing, Flapjack and Adventure Time. But here's another weird pairing here. Regular Courage. A regular show Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover. The Haunted Arcade. Synopsis. Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show stumble upon a mysterious arcade game that transports them to the world of Courage the Cowardly Dog. There, they meet Courage and his owners, Muriel and Eustace, who explain that the arcade game has brought them into the clutches of an evil entity that feeds on fear. Together, the group must navigate through a haunted arcade filled with terrifying games and obstacles in order to defeat the entity and escape back into their own worlds. Along the way, they face their deepest fears and learn valuable lessons about courage and facing your fears. However, things become even more complicated when they encounter some of the villains from both of their respective shows who have been trapped in the arcade for years. The villains must put aside their differences to work together with the group to defeat the entity and escape the arcade once and for all. Throughout the episode, there's plenty of hilarious and scary moments as the group navigates through the haunted arcade and battles their inner demons. I just don't understand this bit here of they encounter some of the villains from both of their respective shows who have been trapped in the arcade for years. Like, I can understand if they interacted with different versions of villains from their own shows in the game, but they're implying that they're the same ones, and they've just been trapped in the game. So unless that's incredibly explained, that doesn't make much sense to me. The Amazing World of Fosters. This is a Amazing World of Gumball and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends crossover. Foster's Amazing Imaginary World. Synopsis. One day, Gumball and Darwin stumble upon a mysterious portal that takes them to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. They are greeted by Mac and Blue, who are surprised to see visitors from outside their world. Gumball and Darwin are fascinated by the imaginary friends and want to learn more about them, but trouble arises when a mischievous imaginary friend named Cheese accidentally unleashes chaos in Elmore. Cheese's antics cause all sorts of problems for Gumball, Darwin, and the imaginary friends, including causing a giant food fight in the school cafeteria and turning the Wattersons' house into a giant cheese sculpture. As chaos reigns in Elmore, the gang must work together to come up with a plan to contain Cheese's chaos and send him back to Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. In the end, Gumball and Darwin learn a valuable lesson about the importance of responsibility and teamwork, while Mac and Blue gain new appreciation for the outside world. As the portal closes and Gumball and Darwin prepare to return home, they bid farewell to their new friends and promise to visit again soon. That one's weird to me. Again, I don't understand. They stumble upon a mysterious portal thing. Like, okay, well, where did the portal come from? Like, why is Cheese like the big villain here? I don't know. It's a bit bizarre. This one is kind of cool. Eddie Universe, a Ed, Edd n Eddy and Steven Universe crossover. Title: Gem Scam. Synopsis: Steven Universe accidentally warps into the cul-de-sac and meets the Eds, Ed, Edd n Eddy. After getting to know each other, Eddie hatches a plan to use Steven's gemstone powers to create a fake gemstone and scam the kids in the neighborhood out of their money. Initially hesitant, Steven agrees to help the Eds, but soon realizes the error of their ways when they discover that their scam has unintentionally attracted the attention of an actual gem monster. Which, where did this gem monster come from? But alright. As they try to evade the monster, Steven and the Eds learn the importance of honesty and consequences of their actions. With the help of Steven's powers, they are able to defeat the gem monster and make things right with the kids in the neighborhood. In the end, Steven teaches the Eds about the importance of using their talents for good, and they all part ways as friends. Throughout the episode, there are plenty of zany hijinks and comedic moments as the Eds try to pull off their scam. And Steven tries to navigate the strange and wacky world of the cul-de-sac. I love how it's a strange and wacky world of the cul-de-sac. I think that's funny. But ultimately, Gem Scam is a heartwarming crossover that teaches valuable lessons about friendship, honesty, and doing the right thing. I'm excited for that just because it's Ed, Edd n Eddy. I'm excited for that just because I just any new Ed, Edd n Eddy content, I would love it. So next up, codename Creek Kids Next Door. In this crossover episode, the title, Operation Heatstone Hunt. In this crossover episode, the kids next door receive information about a secret treasure hidden deep within the creek. They quickly realize that they need the help of the creek kids to navigate the treacherous terrain and find the treasure. Together, the two teams embark on an adventure equipped with special gadgets like modified flashlights that can detect hidden objects and reveal secret passageways. The creek kids use their knowledge of the creek to guide the kids next door through the twists and turns of the creek, leading them towards the treasure. After a long and perilous journey, the two teams finally reach the treasure, only to discover that it's not gold or jewels, but rather a collection of ancient volcanic rocks. At first, the kids next door are disappointed, but the creek kids explain that these rocks are incredibly valuable. When heated up, they can keep people warm in even the coldest temperatures, and they can also be used for cooking and other purposes. Realizing the potential value of the rocks, the two teams work together to transport them back to their respective bases. As they make their way back, they encounter several obstacles and challenges, but they use their special gadgets and teamwork to overcome them all. In the end, the two teams part ways, with the kids next door using the volcanic rocks to create new and innovative gadgets, and the creek kids gain a new appreciation for the hidden treasures of the creek. And I think this is cool, but it definitely just feels like a non-canon adventure. I mean, I guess these all kind of are, like, non-canon adventures, but I don't know. You know me, I would love everything to just be in canon, and if they can make it work. That one just kind of sounds like it's kind of just getting forced in there. Now, this one is another one that's kind of, like, interesting. Total Teen Titans Drama. Total Drama Island Clash of the Titans. In this crossover episode, the cast of Total Drama Island is transported to Jump City, where they meet the Teen Titans. At first, the two groups don't get along, but they soon find themselves working together when a new villain threatens to destroy the city. As the Teen Titans try to figure out how to defeat the villain, the Total Drama contestants use their survival skills to help out. They set up traps and use their wits to outsmart the villain's minions, earning the respect of the Titans in the process. The competition heats up when the villain offers a reward to whoever captures the Teen Titans, causing some of the Total Drama contestants to turn on each other in a race to be the first to capture the heroes. However, they soon learn that the villain is actually a former Total Drama contestant who was eliminated from the show and has now turned to a life of crime. The contestants team up with the Teen Titans to take down the rogue contestant and save Jump City. In the end, the Total Drama contestants earn the respect of the Teen Titans and learn to value the teamwork and cooperation. They return to Total Drama Island with a newfound appreciation for each other and the skills they learned along the way. This one sounds the most, like, whack. This one is like just the weirdest idea out there. Total Drama Island, and not Teen Titans Go, like Teen Titans, like the original. Like, yeah, I'm wanting to see the original Teen Titans come back as much as the next guy, but am I this desperate? I don't know. The Grim Adventures of Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and the Ghastly Grim Adventure. Synopsis. When the Mystery Gang arrives in Innsville to investigate reports of a haunted house, they run into Billy and Mandy, two mischievous kids who love all things spooky. With the help of Grim, their supernatural best friend, they convince the gang to let them tag along. As they investigate the haunted house, they quickly realize that things aren't as they seem. The house is filled with traps and tricks that seem to be designed specifically to scare them. As they explore further, they encounter classic Scooby-Doo villains such as the Creeper, the Ghost Clown, and the Space Cook. As the two groups work together to solve the mystery, they realize that the real villain behind the haunting is none other than Grimm's arch-nemesis, the Boogeyman. With his army of monsters, the Boogeyman plans to take over the world and plunge it into eternal darkness. With the fate of the world at stake, the gang and Billy and Mandy must team up to stop the Boogeyman and his minions. Together they use their unique skills and knowledge to outwit the Boogeyman's traps and defeat the monsters. In the end, they discover that the real key to stopping the Boogeyman is the power of friendship and teamwork. With the help of Scooby-Doo's trademark bravery and Billy and Mandy's irreverent humor, they defeat the Boogeyman and save the world once again. This one, it's another one of these where it's like, I don't know how these two shows would work together. Like Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, like Billy and Mandy, just Billy in general, and like the way, I don't know. I think Scooby-Doo worked much better when it crossed over with Courage. You know, this one's kind of a bit of a, I don't know. I just don't see it working very well, but who knows. Bear Chowder. Title is also Bear Chowder. The episode and this is a We Bare Bears and Chowder crossover. The episode begins with the three bears, Grizzly, Panda, and Ice Bear, visiting a new city in search of some delicious food. They stumble upon a strange, colorful neighborhood filled with exotic ingredients and peculiar characters. There they meet a young apprentice chef named Chowder, who takes an immediate liking to the bears. Chowder offers to show the bears around and introduce them to some of his friends, including his mentor, Chef Mung Dal, his best friend, Gorgonzola, and the grumpy but lovable Chef Truffles. As they explore the city, the bears and Chowder come across a new restaurant that has recently opened up, run by a mysterious chef who has been stealing recipes from other restaurants in the area. Determined to put a stop to this thief, the bears and Chowder team up to investigate and gather evidence. Along the way, they encounter some challenges and wacky situations, but they eventually uncover the truth behind the restaurant and the chef's motives. With the help of Mung Dal and his culinary expertise, the bears and Chowder prepare a special meal that showcases the true flavors and ingredients of the city, demonstrating that good food comes from passion and creativity, not just stealing from others. And guys, that's it. That's the set of shows that are up for vote right now. The one currently at the recording of this video that has the most votes is regular Courage, and I'd be down for it, but it's like we just had a Courage movie recently. You know, look, don't get me wrong. I'm down to see more Courage, right? More like, yeah, I'm totally down. But they're literally only giving us an option of one. I would say Eddie Universe, if only just because I want to see the Eds again. I'm ready. I want to see the Eds again. The Scooby-Doo Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy crossover, I could be down for. The Flapjack and Adventure Time crossover, I could be down for also, just to see Flapjack again. That would be kind of cool. I haven't seen him in a long time. But what do you guys think? Which one of these do you guys want to see the most? Go ahead and leave your comments down below and let me know. And if you like what you see here, make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and like always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.